Hello everyone, welcome to my Literary Explorer channel. Today I have brought 30 MCQ questions from literature which will be helpful for your English PGT TGT NET examination. So let's get started. Our first question is, Shakespeare was described as an upstart crow by, and the options are given here: Thomas Lodge, Christopher Marlowe, Robert Greene, John Lilly, and the correct option is Robert Greene. Robert Greene is one of the most popular prose writers in the later 16th century. Question number 2. Who is the author of the pastoral poem The Shepherd's Calendar? What is pastoral? Pastoral, it refers a literary work dealing with the shepherds and the rustic life. And the options are given here: Edmund Spenser, John Milton, Thomas Watt, Philip Sidney. The correct option is Edmund Spenser. The Shepherd's Calendar, it is a series of poems by Edmund Spenser published in 1579, and it was considered to mark the beginning of the English Renaissance in literature. Question number 3. Ripeness is all occurs in, the options are given here: Macbeth, Romeo and Juliet, A Midsummer Night's Dream, King Lear. The correct option is King Lear. It is said by King Lear, a play written by Shakespeare. It reminds us that life is very hard and uncertain, that one can fully plan for all eventualities, and that there is no substitute for moral rectitude, wisdom, understanding, and patience. Moving to the next question, question number 4. Who wrote the play Volpone? And the options are given here: William Shakespeare, Christopher Marlowe, Ben Jonson, John Webster. The correct answer is Ben Jonson. Volpone is a comedy play written by English playwright Ben Jonson. First, it was produced in 1605 and 1606, drawing on element of city comedy and beast fable. Moving to the next question, question number 5. Which character in William Shakespeare's play Hamlet utters the famous line "to be or not to be"? And the options are given here: Option A, Hamlet; Option B, Ophelia; Option B, Polonius; Option D, Claudius. Correct option is Hamlet. It is the opening phrase of speech given by Prince Hamlet of William Shakespeare play Hamlet, and the scene happens in Act 3, Scene 1. Question number 6. Which of this play is a tragedy by Christopher Marlowe? The Jew of Malta, Much Ado About Nothing, As You Like It, The Taming of the Shrew. The correct option is option A, The Jew of Malta. It is a famous tragedy. It is a story of violent conflict between Christians, Jews, and Turks. It was written in 1589 or 1590. Moving to the next question, who is the author of the epic poem Paradise Lost? And the options are Edmund Spenser, John Milton, Andrew Marvell, John Donne. And the correct option is John Milton. Paradise Lost, it is an epic poem, as you know, written in blank verse. It was written in 17th century by Milton. Moving to the next question, it draweth as the gentle rain from heaven. Identify the figure of speech. And the options are given: oxymoron, metaphor, simile, antithesis. And the correct option is simile, because in this sentence the word is used as. Moving to the next question, which character in William Shakespeare's play Macbeth famously utters the line "out damned spot"? And the options are given here: Lady Macbeth, Macduff, Macbeth, Banquo. The correct option is Lady Macbeth. It is one of the most recognizable phrases uttered by Lady Macbeth. Moving to the next question, who wrote the play The Spanish Tragedy? And the options are Thomas Kyd, John Webster, Thomas Middleton, Francis Beaumont. The correct option is Thomas Kyd. Moving to the next question, question number 11. From which country W.B. Yeats belong to? 4 options are given: Option A, England; Option B, Ireland; Option C, Switzerland; Option D, Italy. And the correct option is Option B, Ireland. William Butler Yeats was born in Dublin in Ireland. Moving to the next question, question number 12. Who is the author of the sonnet sequence Astrophel and Stella? And the options are given here: Edmund Spenser, John Donne, Sir Philip Sidney, Thomas Watt. The correct option is Sir Philip Sidney. Astrophel and Stella, an Elizabeth sonnet sequence of 108 sonnets distribute with 11 songs. It was written in 1582 by Philip Sidney and published posthumously in 1591. The work is often considered as the finest Elizabethan sonnet cycle after William Shakespeare's sonnet. Moving to the next question, question number 13. My rising is thy fall. This line is from, options are given: option A, Camus, option B, Paradise Regained, option C, To the Lord General Cromwell, option D, Lycidas. And the correct answer is option C, Paradise Regained. Paradise Regained, it is written by John Milton, consisting 4 books, and it is first published in 1671. Question number 14. What is aside? Options are given. Option A is a short dramatic monologue. Option B means by the side of. Option C is a poem consisting of irregular lines. Option D is a short speech not supposed to be heard by other character on the stage or the audience. And the correct option is option A is a short dramatic monologue. Moving to the next question, question number 15. Caesura is a, options are option A, metrical pause, rhymed word, stressed syllable, option D, unstressed syllable. And the correct answer is, it's a metrical pause. Caesura, what is caesura? Caesura, it is a stop or a pause in a metrical line in a poem, often marked by punctuation. Moving to the next question, who has written The Deserted Village? Options are given. Option A, John Keats. Option B, Oliver Goldsmith. Option C, William Collins. Option D, S.T. Coleridge. And the correct answer is Oliver Goldsmith. The Deserted Village was written by Oliver Goldsmith and it was published in 1770. It is a work of social commentary. Moving to the next question, question number 17. Dash is the most of the time between a speaker and the listener. Only the speaker speaks and the listener is always silent. Is it a oxymoron? Is it a dramatic monologue? Is it a eclogue or is it a elegy? And the correct option is, it is a dramatic monologue. Moving to the next question, question number 18. Dash is a speech sound which moves from one vowel to another vowel. And options are option A, dramatic monologue, option B, dialogues, option C, diphthong, option D, lyrics. And the correct option answer is option C, diphthong. What is diphthong? When two vowel sounds are pronounced together to make one sound. It means a double vowel sound. For example, in words like chair, fear. Moving to the next question, question number 19. Dash is a short poem or a part of poem. It might be in form of a dialogue. Options are eclogue, dialogue, speech, lyric. And the correct option is eclogue. Moving to the next question. Dash is a written form of a poem which is a kind of lamentation. Options are elegy, option B, irony, option C, lyrics, option D, sonnets. And the correct answer is elegy. What is an elegy? An elegy is a sad and reflective poem or piece of writing that expresses grief or mourning, often for someone who has died. It explores the theme of loss, mortality, and the passage of time. O Captain, My Captain by Walt Whitman, John Milton's Lycidas, Alfred Lord Tennyson's In Memoriam are the elegy. Moving to the next question, question number 20. Which novel has been written by George Eliot? And the options are given here. Option A, Middlemarch, Jane Eyre. Option C, Great Expectation. Option D, Hard Times. And the correct option is option A, Middlemarch. Moving to the next question, which character in William Shakespeare's play Hamlet utters the famous line, to be or not to be? And the options are option A, Hamlet, option B, Ophelia, option C, Polonius, option D, Claudius. and the correct option is option A, Hamlet. Moving to the next question. Which of these plays is a tragedy by Christopher Marlowe? Option A, The Jew of Malta. Option B, Much Ado About Nothing. Option C, As You Like It. Option D, The Taming of the Shrew. And the correct option is option A, The Jew of Malta. Moving to the next question. Who is the author of the epic poem The Fairy Queen? Option A, Edmund Spenser. Option B, John Milton. Option C, Andrew Marvell. Option D, John Donne. And the correct option is Edmund Spenser. Moving to the next question. What is John Keats' first work? Option A, Endymion. Option B, When I Have Fears. Option C, On Looking at Chapman's Homer. Option D, Bleak House. And the correct option is option C, On Looking at Chapman's Homer. Moving to next question. Which character in William Shakespeare play Macbeth famously utters the line, "Out damned spot"? And the options are Lady Macbeth, Macduff, Macbeth, Banquo. The correct option is Lady Macbeth. Moving to our next question, question number 26. The Sacred Wood, Four Quarters are the famous work of, and the options are option A, W.B. Yeats, option B, T.S. Eliot, option C, G.B. Shaw, option D, none of these. And the correct option is T.S. Eliot. Moving to the next question, question number 27. What is the pen name of Kamala Das? And here options are given. Option A, Madhvi Kutti. Option B, Ratnavali. Option B, Kaluri Devi. Option D, Sarojini Naidu. And the correct option is option A, Madhvi Kutti. Moving to the next question. Question number 28. Which of the following statements is incorrect about G.B. Shaw? And the options are option A, he wrote Arms and the Man. Option B, he won the Nobel Prize in Literature. Option C, he won an Oscar for adaptation of his play Pygmalion. Option D, he was a successful novelist. And the correct option answer is option D, he was a successful novelist. Moving to the next question, who coined the term metaphysical? Option A, Marlowe. Option B, Bacon. Option C, Pope. Option D, Samuel Johnson. And the correct option is option D, Samuel Johnson. Moving to the last question. They also serve who only stand and wait. This line occurs in, and the options are Lycidas. Option B, Comus. Option C, Paradise Lost. Option D, On His Blindness. And the correct answer is option D, on his blindness. And this is all about this session. I hope you enjoyed the session. Thank you for being part of this session. Keep reading and keep learning. Thank you.